Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Everywhere we all the Nadish warrior, me viewers, family members, today we come with another social media review. Me and my colleague, Fadima Savage, want to all thank you for being part of this, family network. And all platforms are open, the radio, the Facebook, YouTube, everywhere you open. So we are one of the all share. We tell God thank you for this day. As a matter of fact, today is a very blessed day for all the Christian brothers and sisters in we go church today. The hope is that the pastors they may preach this sermon in such a way that go na the head, 11 at the heart. And we'll continue for hope, say the pastors they will continue for preach unity, peace, quiet, and progress for the country. The one they will seek, will ask for Papa God to give them medicine. Anything what they look for, will ask for Papa God to give it. And will they pray, say, he will continue for hold on to it. Not see the end of the year, because I'm not the only person. This week we almost on it also. We lost one with brother Mr. Philip Sise. We come on no Komasama. Amani we come on Russia Canada. He come. He said no. Meet a family there. He embraced one there. It's actually a people's man. We anybody we meet with Mr. C, you go like him because a man friendly, engaging, highly respectful. But above all, in a real Salion and a real patriot, he always talk about Salion, Lego, Arijana for nothing. And the family members say, we don't have to be here. They go console them. Today, we can't talk on a number of issues there. Politics today, Naim actually will be front and center about this discussion. So, when I was to say the president don't shuffle the cabinet, you don't do that. The parliament itself now, don't actually they take the role where they're supposed for take, where then are the supervisors. In other words, that them they actually monitor within the government they do. And they do this through hearings and investigations. And we see they know they live up to their work. But first, let's go back, now go discuss the cabinet and see who side will go from here. It appears the president not enlarge the cabinet, he don't create ministries again. Within the ministries, if you look at you go say they duplicate them. For example, we get social welfare and gender affairs that don't get broken into two, we don't see that. Then Dr. Davidson, from my understanding, and then only an additional job. Because as we all know, the innovation, or they wonder how it will combine innovation with politics as a policy making. Because now a minister, so no know say really get for devote in time, in effort. So that now other thing. There also one question again, will the president not open, he don't come up with the ministry for the environment, but then we get an EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency. So they wonder why, this duplication. I mean, what the EPA they do or what they don't do, we they don't make a ministry. I will not know how inside the EPA go there now that they don't make a ministry of an environment. Also, actually, we would expect say the president will pay attention at the area of finance. But I see it don't mean somebody with them, I think that deputy minister number 2 or whatever it is, but they don't bring up within the finance ministry. And from people that we are not talked to, and don't give a lot of kudos to the man who said they don't work, who said they don't serve the gravitas, so they don't mean to the job, he experiences. So that easy way the president bring up. We don't know if that for Campbell is for plants, the finance minister. We don't know whatever it is. We will figure say in any society in any country, America would if the minister or anybody really in charge of something, they go where what you do next, you replace them. Bringing in another person again, that just another bureaucratic layer then. So you continue to ask the question whether this is sustain the economy, because the economy actually under strain and stress. So we not believe say now when you add more and more and more anything, no, we're not doing anything. So for all intent and purposes, and also say we need that kind of a large bureaucracy. We believe say the things get from the consolidated. Because I remember in the 50s, when power get transferred to the black people, when the black people they take over the salon, the first cabinet recommend was just 9, and that also include the office of prime minister. That be 9. Say 9 will go hold the first general election. That now May 1957, and after that election, the cabinet recommend. And we also include the office of prime minister, that means 16th. And within that, we get just 2 deputy ministers. One we assigned the then external affairs, and Mr. A.H. Kabia. And then you get one with being attached to the office of prime minister, A.H. Kande. I mean, then 2 of them on that, as far as we concern, we know. And there are ministries, and the one that we follow, we know, for example, we'll be getting the Ministry of Lands, Mines and Labor. We'll not be get this within the court here, overlapping Minister of Agriculture and Natural Resources. We'll not be anything like food security, we'll not be get this. Of course, Ministry of Education, I mean your one, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. So what I don't know why we get a half. Because me look and say it actually overlap. Now overlapping authority, this time they see there. And like I say, the ministries and way they create, they come up with a lot of text. And so it's like the bulk of the country money is actually spent on wage spend, salaries, benefits, and all that thing. So we wonder, especially if the president talks say the money not in the country come, enormous money. So you ask, well, who say all this money they come out for pay all the salary they are and all the benefits there? We will even ask the fundamental question as to whether if we visit them, where the president they make more as soon as they go, he get grant, he get loan, he get. I mean, are they all just being spent on salary? This kind of thing, because we need for create incentives then where we will be self-generating with the economy. Because if anything else on the part of this government, we not actually take hold it or we don't resonate with the citizen that the area of this bread and butter issue, through the economy. It's like today the economy really no now one way nobody no go right home about. And the people the whole squad is responsible for this now, both the entire finance and structure in our country, the entire Ministry of Finance, in the one all the day, the minister, the financial secretary, that, as well as the bank. The central bank, the role of the central bank in any administration, when you look at how they fare the Okna, then your job actually for be able for make sure the government not get caught up in what you call profligate spending, meaning that the central bank for always make sure say the expenditure not tend for dwarf the income, because when that happens in lay economic terms, we have got, I don't say the CEO will know of that. Now big deficits now they create. Big deficit. What will happen? We debt we will owe. It will balloon out of proportion, and this is how they say. So the bank has not been able for actually meet other the challenge for make sure say one, they prevail on the government for ensure say let them spend waiting and get not to go over. The government cannot afford for the spend things away you don't get. It just cannot. Is it the deficit, like we say, it create more deficits because the expenditure pass the income. And when you look the area, then where we been generate income, this mining, everybody knows say we got problem at the mining. For example, the Minister of Mines, kind of cancel every contract with the last parliament being agreed to with them sign. So then you ask, so where are we going now? Who side else to generate funds? Let people don't fail for understand. Say we as Salion, we not to an export-oriented economic system. We not get any. We all that import to the import. Everything that import to the import. So when we are involved in this importing out and importing, then the economy that strong for a be able economy not able back come up. It's triangle. Waiting and they lead to first of all the top of scarcity of goods in the country. But apart from the scarcity of the goods, the cost it will be too high. The cost will be too high because everything else that import, imagine with the check, we all raw materials from the country. They will send them outside other people, then they process them. They will want to now we they pay a exorbitant price. So I believe say one way the government will handle this situation outside the government really in me consider judgment and candid opinion. Outside the government therefore pay attention at the area of revenue. Now what the government need for they need for create incentives, meaning that let them begin tax breaks, lower taxes, mostly the people them way they things they go yonder and a salon. We want to be therefore creates tax incentives in such a way that the thing will be lower, so that when you get low taxes, what you will encourage people for care, goods and go. In fact, if it even possible, there are certain things the way government could give waiver, mostly like medicine. So you get mostly you get industries and a salon we be in the question of when they bringing medicine at the country, even from from abroad. Maybe they say then can people say they forget tax waivers, so that way they will be able to forget them. And even in the area of even food, because the thing is though, when the things that we would basically need that the country, when you gonna say in a day to day things that if the average man not go able and they afford them, there are certain things that we need to understand. In simple economics, you get what you call wants and needed. So this is where the question of opportunity comes in. Waiting at the thing that they prioritize, waiting at the thing they win about. For example, I go need a means of transport, but I no need for get something like a Jaguar or a Rolls Royce. I don't need that. But I still go need small thing will be able to take me from point A to point B. This is where the question of economy, opportunity comes in. Waiting the top priority, waiting the give for the time we go hold off until 2-3 days. We able get what you want immediately. So these are the areas and we need believe the government for encourage business people there. Most you get like Americans for what they call the small business administration, meaning that the government set aside this that all this is where the Bank of Salon, these are the areas this is where they need for work with both the government, but particularly with the Ministry of Finance, for see how they will come up with some financial incentives and where go able them allow people then where they go able lend money, they open business. By the way, I go want let the people then at the studio understand. Let them begin welcome the people inside. We wait for the time in. Then we welcome the people then come. Then after that we do a commercial. Then we continue. So back to you guys here.
Thank you so much, Professor Kutubu. And Ufambulem want for say boku thank you to all the people that we don't join. We want for say special thank you to Brother Wabito Ali Kuruma. Thank you so much for we join we. And want for say welcome and thank you for joining us. To Alassane, Brother Alassane Fula, thank you so much for we join we. Brother Amara Angas Gassama, thank you so much for we join we. And want for say welcome and thank you for joining us as well. We want for say boku thank you to Brother Bami Roberts. Thank you, say Professor Kutubu, right on the money. We appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. And one for say boku thank you and welcome to we sister Marie Koita Jalo. Thank you so much, Sister Marie, for we join we. And the people them na YouTube, we equally want for say boku thank you for we on all join we. So now them people them for right now we able see and uno say boku of una way not to we friends. We're not able for sooner exactly, but with the numbers then they go up. And we want to appreciate everybody we don't join we. And as Professor B make mention, for the in the interest of the people that we not be able to know, the people that we the reshuffle during the reshuffle, so go display that. And Professor, I don't know if you want to go through that quickly or you go come to that later.
I will come to the reshuffle. I want to spend really time on this economy first because the economy is very important.
Absolutely. So over to you now, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Again, welcome to VOS Television. This is the social media review with Fadima Savage and Kutubu Kuruma. Hopefully, Miss Fadima Savage is run behind schedule, but by God power, it will come. But if you don't care again, one thing we very significant and abiding about VOS, they get so many people that they don't train that at any minute people will go. Be ready for jumping for those things. These are stations we're not in lock. And by the way, not even stop up for telling us they are at the radio now also. So I go give you my number then. If I get now on a KTP and paper, I mean, when I 240-413-1733, I go ask there the station right now, so that would they call me that the radio station, so would they chat. Just to go to the do now, so when I would call with the chat, and I will get for come into and I say, I'll get specific times where would they come now morning as well as evening. Go to one, wide in the fabric of communication, viewers, that we could not get all the angles them. So I just want to say that they at the radio now, the same thing they do now. Now they do both MS. I don't talk forum where they deal with issues coming and analysis with one day and as well as go to the do now viewers. So back to the issue where they talk about the economy. Like I said, the economy. Now, actually, now President Bio in the Hercules Hills now, I must explain that for all intent and purposes. Now, President Bio, they go to year two this. Now, a need for understanding, or the administration need for understand. By the time when they get to year three, what the people they look now for, they look for results them. Way backed up by empirical evidence. That's what they look for. Now, the administration, because the finance minister want again, this climate of blame, trying for trouble, waiting them inherit. Okay, that's true. You guys might have inherited a very terrible economy, but we now need to move from the blame game because it's not going to work. The blame game is not going to work. Waiting the government get for do, especially the guys that are the finance minister, like I say again, then get for time for raining or what you call the runaway budget, because you get too much of which the bureaucracy are too large. That's too large. In this day, we actually need for make it cover. Because, for example, when I come for discuss the ministry, my God, I will make the people they put them up, look up, you will begin look. So we're okay. Waiting at the job where this ministry they do now, where you get another ministry where analogous to them. Why? More if we talk about this education, yeah. So by God, I will get to that. I will come for argue very strongly that we don't need, different components. What will be the come up now? One Ministry of Education will be known as silent. And those times, so they come up. Believe me, the quality of education was very good at that time. The quality of education was very good with just one ministry because we get professionals in the schools. You get very good schools and very good teachers. And education at that time was at the peak of Mount Everest because the government said, the leaders of tomorrow, they therefore be objectified with the breastplate of integrity, the arm of discipline, and the sort of service and selflessness with sound education, very sound education. But just wherever I think so, via of course, from the pedestal of grace to the abyss of irrelevance, within the realms of education, this time we don't remain, very troubling, for say the least. So me consider judgment and candid opinion. I not believe say that we'll get layers upon layers, then they solve the problem. No, the bureaucratic layers are not solving the problem. What's going to solve the problem that we can't forget people that we committed, we dedicated, and we actually make use of the needed sources. For example, Dr. David Senge, giving him another job again, especially now we in a politics not get, even though Nami understand it, say they still remain as the chief innovation officer, something like that. But his time is going to be divided between politics because he's not going to be dealing with policies. Because he need to understand the way they in the ministry, the priority that the chief political officer that he plays. So they can say you are not going to run after two after there one time or serve 2 months. The problem I have see the way how President Bio they give out with the position. Sometimes I don't know if he can think properly first before he give out. I will give you a case in point. Mr. Ali Kaba was his campaign manager for all intents and purposes. Campaign manager. So maybe you say. As the electioneering campaign will take place, we don't believe for sir, if don't be able to extrapolate something from Mr. Kaba, oh, you know, this guy from what I see, this guy not really a strategist, not a political guru. Oh, this guy really he get the diplomatic skills. This guy get this guy. So God make where can I go put up? Okay, when after the elections, Kaba was made for a minister. They actually go away. Now they move out from foreign ministry. Then they will make an ambassador to the United Nations. Okay, people are arguing first, well, oh, an international organization, yes, but he's just one of many people that we did. He's really not just a representative lady. That then in all left salon for to take a major job in the United Nations. No, he is, we permanent representative at the United Nations. So, and everybody know the one way foreign policy or when they go along with foreign policy for understanding either the Secretary of State, like the country or England, which they call the foreign and commonwealth secretary, then the foreign minister, or we foreign minister. The foreign minister now we call in diplomacy the vicar of any nation in doctrinal cardinal foreign policy. Na in the face, na in the voice. Everything we do within the realms of foreign policy, conceptualization, formulation, articulation, and implementation. That's not the remit of the foreign ministry, when the foreign minister is in charge. So for let you remove the foreign minister, they can wear now what's in there for do now in there for report to the possible succeeder. No matter what policy he gets, he not go bypass the foreign minister, then he go directly to the president. No, it not go work. In a system where they expect teamwork, where they expect collegiality, where they expect the pecking order of things to work, we go to go back. So in other words, the ambassador now to the United Nations now accountable to the foreign minister, So you go up to say, well, how about this? I only bring this for try for the point home that sometimes the way President Bio do disappointment here. Sometimes he left much of a desire. Now, don't take the case of one of the people when they bring in Manti Tarawali. Oh God! As a matter of fact, I was actually constrained by Chief of Subsecretary for comment on Manti. Manti obviously, really picky. Well, particularly, I know in borderlands in the 60s, in Papa, in the work at the army, of course, he writes for the head of the army, and Major General Mohammed Shuku Tarawali, they got sorry for him. They go get Arijana for Latin, he left. Beatrice Kamal, Tarawali, Chief Kamal in Gat Piki, they got sorry for Lego Arijana for Latin, we know that. So these are really picking when they come up. So when I see the name, say, Mansida Minister now, so the question why I actually said, now President Bio was part of the group on April 29, 1992. We remove APC come up on power. That the Bongo administration and Major General Tarawali, Lagos sorry for him, was not only the chief of army staff, but also, he was also a minister. So the thing I said to myself almost intuitively, so is this any politics of appeasement? Is it a payback now? Is this a way President Bio they try for extend the Golianda that the Konazugu district are embracing the Tarawali family? I mean all this type of, but again this is politics station. At any time, if there's any call on the line, I must know. I will pause. They will take the call because get a lot of things there for discuss. So that they are now, exhaust the people there. So if there's any time there's a call, just like I will pick up. So like I say, I look at the politics of appeasement, but that's politics of obviously now because one thing about politics, is always synonymous with expediency. You know, you try for appeal to the calculus, you know, of people that all this because of, you know, so that you get power, you get this, you get. But that's about it. But the long and short of the argument here is that the bureaucracy too large. We need for the president understand this, that the bureaucracy is just about too large. And we are not seeing productivity. Yes, there are people who are actually trying. But the question is trying enough? No, trying not enough. We now need to get results. But then waiting the work against President Bio, I don't bring them up that salon talk forum, that the area of communication. Now, I was never and I'm never a friend of the folks that we serve Alex Baikoma as president, namely guys like Kausu, Amija Kausu Conte, guys like Titus Boy Thompson, and then another guy, Ajibu Jallo. I was never a friend of those guys because we and then we get a hot now WhatsApp, you know, then she back and forth, go really powerful. But one thing I can need and guide them, to be very honest and to be fair, those guys I get tremendous respect for them guiding. The ability for even defend something way indefensible. The ability for make sure, and it's by command's message was out there. Those guys, they really, they're not being for that pay. They were really up to the job. But when you turn around inside this administration, so regretfully, you not. But this has been the case for SLPP, from time immemorial. When the compound, you know, message, and put it out, that's why they will never come, not even a 9-inch pole close to APC. Not a 9-foot pole. You did ask, so well, what is so inherently wrong with them? Why they're so inarticulate? Why can these guys never be able to argue the case for the administration? Why? You did ask. Because like I said, these guys, the council country them, these guys, they did a very good job now, the State House. Now you have a guy, Keke Toma, when at the press secretary, when at the chief spokesman for the government. Well, you don't see the guy. So what has happened though? They're not allowed themselves to be defined by the opposition. So these are all areas which will be of great concern to the president. We for say, you know what? I think shall therefore revamp the communication. You need these guys are basically no serving. At the pause for a brief commercial, then after the commercial, yes, anybody on the line they will take the call. Back to you guys in the studio.
You can be my brother. You can be my friend. Have you been looking for a place to get quality education but don't know how or where? Canadian College of Modern Technology, situated at 1 Silicon Hills, Mile 91, opposite former Camp Charlie, is the right place for you. Canadian College of Modern Technology, an affiliate of Dala University, is a fully accredited college with a Tertiary Education Commission (TEC) and a National Commission for Technical, Vocational, and Other Academic Awards (NCTVA). We provide world-class tertiary education in computer science, business administration, mass communication, business information technology, Microsoft Server Administration, networking, database administration, building and construction, and other professional courses. Apart from its conducive environment, which makes it suitable for learning, Canadian College of Modern Technology is proud of its experienced local and international staffs. Come and experience a transformational learning environment, fully equipped with CCTV cameras, a world-class electronic library with the latest iMac computers for collaborative learning and research, and access to high-speed internet service throughout the campus. And guess what? Canadian College of Modern Technology is the first college in Sierra Leone to operate the first educational purpose-only television and radio station for its mass communication students. Come and be part of this historic experience, we have reserved a space for you. You want to know more? CCMC provides 24 hours electricity from a solar harvest power supply system with a backup generator. This highly secure campus also have a canteen, student hostels with clean pipe-borne water. Canadian College offers many more amenities for our students to help make learning a good experience. For more information, contact us on these numbers: 079-630-407 or 099-140-208. If you want to succeed, Canadian College will exceed your expectations. Canadian College of Modern Technology, a place where career begins.
Welcome to the social media review. This is the today edition with Kutubu Koma and the chief host, Winner Fadima Savage, by God power. She's running late, by God in power, but the show will continue to be coming. So what I want to do, even as I ask for them, una open the lines, and now again I want to remind una again that at the end of the radio, I will make that they put me number and I win at 413-240-413-1733. So when I will come on, when I will come, do the question they do now so. In order also to expand the expand the discussion. What they do now, now we do now the radio, now we do now, the other places, because we also get a lot of platforms now, because we really want the viewers become the primus inter pares among all the top shows that are. So we not forget for the cam, now we get the banter, the table. Now, the lines are open. If anybody gets a question, come in, we'll pause, we'll take the questions, and then after that, we'll continue because we'll get for look at the cabinet now, or we may let them put that up. Then we look at, let's see how we able, dissect them. I mean, let's see come so hey, why we get this ministry about get that? Why which this ministry will do with that ministry not for do. So whilst we wait for the phone calls and for coming, I want to ask the station for put a cabinet list. We'll look at, and then we go over. We offer review, and then we begin talk about one like that. They'll see if anything we don't feel say the support for the. Then we have to talk about the fact that some people have been let go. The president don't let them go. And then perhaps it rhyme with the fact that then people are not being do well, and so the president let them go. So they don't put it in at the notice board already. So you guys, so that the CD, I will therefore talk about some people in Naya we I know of, and again we I go one advance the argument say the president the try for expand in political base, and they go to the start with Kelly Conte. Of course, I mean Sabi Kelly Conte we in the army. To be NLB Chief of Army Staff under NPRC. Now the president don't make defense minister now, obviously. And instead come on at the Konadubu district. So perhaps again, this now other thing is where the president they do for consolidate ego. But what actually I want to argue tonight, so I really want to argue strongly for impress upon President Bill. That now he get for go outside the box we campaign this politics that this the pauper group and the original SFPP. I don't take a really look. I don't take a retrospective look at things then, and I don't look about the composition of the group. I don't see the pauper group we led by President Bio. They get more how they call and say how the SFPP they function, in terms of that than the original SFPP. Now, in a situation like that, I will henceforth remind the politicians in general, but President Bio in particular, that it look a bit risky. And they take back to history because now guys are on the left for flag me, say Kutubu left for talk about history, but you cannot do this because Edmund Burke has always told us. He say the one they will not remember yesterday. They will always repeat the same mistake today. And we need yesterday for Togo tomorrow because we look at yesterday, we were able shifter, you know, some of the things that we do, we go on, then we apply for tomorrow. Now they go back to 1967. But specifically, they go back when Albert came to power, then Wednesday, April 29, 1964, if I remember, we came to power. And when he came, remember, when he took over from Sir Milton had this sort of government we was fully inclusive, when I would call the national character of each society. You didn't get everybody who did it. So it was like an inclusive, team, just about from everywhere. But some of we begin notice when Sir Albert came, we begin see small things we know tell for jive with waiting Sir Milton we get. Okay. And also take 9, you get a splinter group within the party, within the administration. On one side, you get one way led by Kutubu Kaisamba, Lucini Brewer, F.S. Anthony there, J.B. Francis there, and Salia Yusuf Sheriff undercover supporting them. Then on the other side, you get Sir Albert, you get Margot Kalon, you get Madame Ella Kublo Gulama, Mohammed Yuka Madabugi, John S. Williams, in order to even get that, getting kind of a faction within the SFP. So this power pub, anybody there on the line, I would be more than glad for TDT because the discussion continues. This two sides of SFPP, not only with President Bio, is here also like per se, this came into being immediately with Albert Magai take power. Like these two sides. And we see how this play out till we go for the general elections in 1967. We, for some reason, we Albert not been think of this, say it or in action was very disingenuous. We deny people them we now their own constituency. People like Kutubu Kaisamba, Lucini Brewer, F.S. Anthony, then these people are very strong people that they call. We deny them the symbol, give them the symbol because they may get, this kind of. And waiting also way ABC where they inject inside the SFPP government of Mr. Magai, this both school business where they inject it. Both school business in politics really like a court, people might not know about the damage way both school business they do now we political side. They don't know. And this was very evident during the Albert Magai time when we have both school mentality inside. We already now we go both school. Once we go both school, this is what you're going to get. And now we see we played several in 1966, in 1967, that kind of course now that they used to they get rid of Albert Magai. Because the both school guys, Kutubu Kaisamba, they Lucini Brewer, they know those guys, they were very firm and very uncompromising in the dealing with Albert. Albert in a Catholic school in Guna, St. Edo's school, so they get it. So, looking at the cabinet, like we did talk now, the president wing. Me concern again as long as we go through the list and let draw attention to this question of the environment. We will not get an environmental minister. No, we don't get the minister. Not get a minister for the environment, but still we are the EPA. The EPA that are the Environmental Protection Agency. So you wonder what in the whole ministry they do now. Once we get an agency, we that the same thing they do. They were also waiting what happen now. Happen to this body. But quickly, me people them even as we do, I just remind you that very quickly. It's not international politics. Are injected inside this. Say 30 years ago today. Now in the Berlin Wall for them. So we are we not remember history. I want just to remind you that. And without thank for that, Margaret Thatcher, Ronald Reagan, then the Pope. Yeah, Lord, they get that at the back of your mind, say, my God passes it. Soviet Union for them, when the iron country for them, you know, ever go back. So back to this. I just don't want to forget that part of it. History. See, let bring attention very quickly to that. 30 years ago today. Now let's go back to this year. These ministries, Boku ministries, where the president is. So where is the economy coming for sustain this? Where is the economy for sustain this? Because like I say, Saliona, a beggar nation. We all say we had to say, oh, the Kaka go there, continue with the big. We're not to a society with a self-generating income society, we're not to that. So with that kind of a state where we find ourselves, what we need for we actually need for harness we economic resources in such a way that we go able for ID the thing that we pressure. And right now I can tell anybody the existential quagmire where they face the citizens in Asalo. Anyhow possible you resort to moral equivalence, so I look at the bread and butter issue. The bread and butter issue, this na in the issue between the president for against now. Because they say a hungry man is an angry man. It's not saying this way, not long. Person way angry, he always we always get vex business. So the president then get for do something for be able for stimulate the economy in such a way that jobs could be created where will help bring goods. I want to take exception to waiting NGC parliamentarians then go to we they not begin resort to frivolity, not to everything now the president now get for free. Rest don't go up, the price don't go up, that the president is don't deal that the president no. Common sense sometimes get for prevail over opportunistic calculations then. The people that we they in a parliament we even the hala so about it. They need for understand that's a part of this problem. So, that's not the way they don't do we will show the citizens say then they sympathize with them. I can give you an example. It's very parliaments where they make noise also. Where NGC people will be in Dr. Yunkela, they all go begin to complain, they draw attention to it. Now then be able, even in the midst of when the lives of the citizens are condemned to abject poverty and unspeakable misery, and then go to parliament, ask for boku, how they call it, all kind of allowances, then they vote themselves. All kind of allowance they vote there. So you ask yourself, well, if you don't vote yourself all this now, you and the only question say, who say tie cow that for it? You know that the cow then when I don't eat all this grass, but I don't even green when I own grass, I don't eat all this. Where the other about waiting go it. So you go find where some of the entities they are, where some of the NPC are when they levy. Then there's also on assassin, they also share the climate of blame for the crucibles of chaos and disorder visited upon the fabric of governance of the country because they say they are very self-centered people there. It is them. Because the people that will get the sorriness of the country, then they're sorry for the country. They don't before go ask for all them who raise when they get all they can this allowance, that allowance, this allowance, but they don't make no provision for the poor guy yonder. So, but you know, go they try for talk say they sorry for the people they yonder. I think they put power who say big man go sorry for picking here. Big man go sorry for picking and say then what come on that now not to the picking angry. You the big man I say angry not to the picking. So the people are where they work and now they try for give the impression. So when they deal with the poor man, no, they are not. These MPs are not. Because the question will go say, okay, what you go prove to say you are with us. But look like you allow, you get all kind of allowance, you know they get nothing. If we have been for going allowance system, they will not give, but some of them say that they represent okay, they are each one, but also na high maths na dey you dey. You don't even know the whole day na so. You don't even know forget water na ya. You don't even know forget electricity na. You don't even see if you school there like Eastern Municipal, so this and that, all the school there you know they because you know they you dey all the way and away now you and Whitman there. You and the American ambassador there, British ambassador there. Yeah, but now all the now they keep copy. We dey don't know ya. So how now go know we suffer there. Anybody on the line? I mean, Kita for welcome more people there, sir. Even as we wait for more questions for coming.
Yes, we get a caller on the line, please.
Caller, good evening. This is the social media review with Fadima Savage and Kutubu Kuruma. We said the call for which you name and what you want to add to the discussion tonight.
I'm in Ali Bango. I call from Maryland.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Kutubu, how you do, sir? You say don't not blame the president because of this, because of that. Now we blame the parliamentarian then. If you look, the government, the president gets control of everything right now. He get majority in parliament. Everything we pass in parliament. Nobody in the idea. Everybody to support him. He get the paramount chief then inside. So the president gets the blame. Anything happen as alone. Now he make them bulldoze, then gets control of everything. So nothing not in that way. Nothing they stop them from the one where then even that would go allowance, only allowance then they now because of the president and in cabal agreed to all in thing. I made them pass that bill in a parliament. Because if the president not be agree and in cabal, they're not before pass that bill because they get majority in the parliament. They get everything for control Sierra Leone. Everything, Mr. Kutubu. So if NJC people then come, then try for say no, now these people they blame the president, they get right, Mr. Kutubu, because the president get control of everything. You think about the law department, they support the president. The parliament, they support the president. Everything at the country, everything so far they go the president away out in one time. And not obstruction, like say we're opposition. No, the opposition not even get any voice in the parliament. We all know that. Me know that. You should know that, Mr. Kutubu. So if he and just come up with a statement, they show they get right as a political party for come up with that kind of statement, say because they said that Sierra Leoneans then, and then she say the things then just they go bad, you know. But now me saying this first, I still enjoy the program, you know. Actually, I first the second caller. I still enjoy the program, but I want to say the president gets blamed, and will they blame him? And if everything they in your side, if I try for let it make things fine. He bully everybody for like he gets the majority of the parliament, now he don't get him. So in order to tell Salon people and not to say they block on a parliament for let pass bill, this, that, no. Everything when they do na pauper if you do them, they do them. So I'm not taking this up.
All right. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. A very good opinion that we express. God bless you. I mean, the points that we express are very good. We get any more call on the line? Because I'm bringing another.
No, the only call that for now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Let we thank our brother very much for the brilliant contribution we make. Let God bless us for that. Now, this will be talk about the viewers. This when everybody matter, everybody views a matter. And let's continue for the bring them opinions there. So, because this is one way this will help in the governance. Let we know fail for understand. Say we within the diaspora, within that. So, God give you that opportunity today because within as long as we know how about the loss of America, free for talk express with opinions then. Because we do this because we left the country. If we not be left the country, then we not go the express with opinion. And that means some of we really tell God, thank you, we'll get a platform like this. The one way God will make sure that God will at the head, that they are to them at the head for them bring a place like this. Now all the let God continue for blessing and let God continue for keep this place up for we. Now, waiting I talk about I go on let the station play that very quick. I can't amplify on that. Waiting the people in the parliament not begin do now. We are believe period. So back to you guys in the station. I want to play an audio we come on a parliament and where I can lead in the discussion on that. Back to you guys.
Mr. Speaker, I also want to draw your attention to an issue which is also very important.
That na voice of the chief whip for the main opposition APC party na parliament, Honorable Hassan A. Cissé, during the Tuesday, November 5 sitting, and so he been make use of standing order 23, we give MP them the right for make personal explanation or lay complaint to the house we MP them for look inside quick one. And the complaint we Honorable Hassan A. Cissé lodge na parliament get for do with the country in economy, but been put more strength to the dollar where he say don't go up, and they continue for fly like bird this bientem and left the lions bien like Pekin we no get foot for waka. We make Honorable Hassan A. Cissé call on parliament for look inside this issue and for invite the bank governor na salon Professor Kelfala Murana Kalon for go explain to MP them usa isidom over 1 year we it don't be bank governor waiting like this they happen.
The governor of the Bank of Sierra Leone was approved in this house under controversial circumstances, but we approved him. But Mr. Speaker, I would also want to suggest here that they bring the governor to this house to explain to us what is the state of our exchange rate. Why is it going the way it is going? Are there not policies or remedial measures that have been put in place to correct the situation of the currency? Now, for every spike in the price of the foreign exchange, that is dollar, so to speak, it is affecting the very poor rural person in the communities that we represent. That is why I think we must have the governor to come, because I'm not talking about the Minister of Finance anymore. When he was asked about the foreign exchange, he said, I was in Bo. I don't know about it.
That na Honorable Hassan A. Cissé, but not to any more get concerned but the country in economy, we according to plenty people, they take 1 step go before and 2 step come behind. The acting leader for APC na parliament, Honorable Ibrahim Ben Kagbo, himself raised this concern stronger one na parliament, as he say, it like say authority them na the Bank of Salon not able to handle the issue we get for do with the country in money.
Mr. Speaker, the fact of the matter is that it's becoming more and more real that the Bank of Sierra Leone is proven to be incompetent to handle the monetary affairs of this country. And that in itself, Mr. Speaker, is giving your own government, the SLP, a very bad name. I don't think you deserve that. We hold the view that if an important office is given to an officer of the state and he simply cannot perform, apart from him being brought here, we should also make it very clear that we get rid of him.
Honorable I.B. Kagbo not just stop for recommend say, then for sack the bank governor, but self say parliament for invite the Minister of Finance, Jacob Yusuf Safa, for go explain in your side now this matter of the country in economy.
We have made it very, very clear, and it is public knowledge that the economy of Sierra Leone is not doing well at all. And a good number of people also believe that the governor of the Bank of Sierra Leone could have done better than he's doing at the moment. And we also hold the view that the Minister of Finance, who claims not to have any knowledge about the status of the finance of this country, is not doing well at all. In that regard, Mr. Speaker, I requested, and I'll continue to request, that the two gentlemen appear before this House so that we'll ask them questions why our economy is collapsing.
That's the Honorable I.B. Kagbo. Honorable Francis Amara Kaisamba, na chairman for the Committee on Finance na Parliament, he say, he not deny say the Minister of Finance and the bank governor for appear na Parliament, but say, Honorable Hassan A. Cissé for be don't raise this concern this bientem, where the committee been invites the Bank of Salon na Parliament for go talk on issue them we get for do with the country in economy. But listen, within the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Dr. Abbas Chernobundu, been say for reply to Honorable Kaisamba.
I am not averse to the governor or the Minister of Finance coming to the plenary, but the opposition whip is a member of the Finance Committee, and I think sometimes last week the Finance Committee summoned the entire Bank of Sierra Leone to explain to the committee, and there were journalists in that particular meeting with regards the state of affairs of the economy, particularly the exchange rate variable, and they explained we had a very fruitful meeting. He was in that meeting. I just want, by way of information, for
the information, Honorable Kaisamba, I was not at that meeting, and I'm sure many other members of Parliament were not there.
Thank you.
All the more reason why it is proper, legitimate that we summon both of them to come before the House.
No problem. I'm just saying.
By this time, it been clear now say the Minister of Finance, Jacob Yusuf Safa, and the Bank Governor, Professor Kelfala Murana Kalon, get serious quarterdeck na Parliament. This make the Speaker of Parliament been ib the word give the leader of government business, Honorable Sidi Muhammad Tunis, for sake of the concern them we come out from the APC but the country in economy, and the leader of government business self-agree with the concern them with the opposition APC raise but the country in economy, and the fact say the Minister of Finance and the Bank Governor for appear before Parliament for give answer them. But Honorable Tunis been beg pardon, say make this happen after we the Minister of Finance go down read the country in 2020 budget wey for be Friday, November 8th this year.
I have no objection about the Honorable Minister of Finance or the Governor coming to this house. It's our responsibility. We can call on any officer or government to come here. We have the power to do so. The only thing is I want to appeal to the Honorable Leader of Opposition and to my Honorable colleagues that the timing, the Minister of Finance is at the moment in a closed environment putting the budget together to read to this Honorable House on Friday. So I would therefore appeal to the Honorable members for the motion to stand for the Honorable Minister and the Governor to appear, but let it be after the budget, please.
That's not the leader of government business na Parliament, Honorable Sidi Muhammad Tunis. Sometime inside 2018, the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Dr. Abbas Chernobundu, been tell MP them and the public say Parliament go introduce one session where na question term, and according to the Speaker, this na term where MP them go get the opportunity for ask different head of MDA them question them we get for do with the work with them they do, just like the one with the opposition don't raise na the well of Parliament we get for do with the country in economy. But from that time day, this session not been started na Parliament, although different MP them say they don't send plenty question them for sake different MDA them work where they not glad with na the country. But the Speaker of Parliament, inside last Tuesday sitting, promise say, and I go take again the question term where it be don't promise go begin na Parliament. Mina Abdullah Bla.
Thanks so much. We want to find out if we get any more call on the line. Then, we get any call on the line.
Hello.
We get any caller on the line?
Hello?
Yeah, caller, who said he come from? Good evening. This is our viewers today in our social media review with Fariba Savage and Kutubu Koma. Who said he come from?
Well, I come from Washington, D.C.
All right, sir. What's your name and what's the issue, sir? What's your name?
This is Mabu Editor.
All right, sir. So what you get for what more part the issues that will bring up, sir?
Okay, well, first of all, okay, somebody say we blame the president because of this wardrobe allowance where they get the parliamentarians. I don't think say that the president they blame wholly and solely, because I think say the time where they been do that wardrobe allowance where parliament been pass that bill or whatever. Well, I don't know whether they be passed up or not. That time the SNP not be there in the majority in parliament. I think that time they be don't just can, matter be don't just can power. What do you want me against right now? Now the Boku, let me say like the addition of cabinet members where the president don't just go add for then the situation in the country right now, people are angry. The teachers are not they get better paid. We not say we want free quality education. We not they pay the teachers to that much. Why they not for just let me say like save that money they add that to the teachers. Okay, then give it like they say 30% increment. 30% increment. But to me, what they for don't do, the money whether they can spend per their cabinet members, they for don't at least add that to the teachers pay. So that if they don't add this kind of money to their pay, they will get more zeal for teach the beginning at school. Because if you talk about free and quality education, you forget people that were committed to their job. Not to just possibly they go what he said, because what they are, if you go at 30% to let me say like 1 million, it not make too much difference than taking a whole cabinet member. You get for get allowances and everything, you get for get motocar, get for get pay like up to like past how many $1,000 what you get for PM. You get for get motocar, you get for fear that motocar. Why they not go use that motocar? Sorry, that money they for improve the teachers' standard of living instead of just wasting it on these parliamentarians. And the country, the country, people they always struggle, already struggle. The bread and butter issue, they're not even solved, and they just go add more people for pay. So I don't know how they go for, let me say, like, come up inside this year, let me say, like this mess, where the dollar, they just go up every day. People, they're angry at the country. I don't know how they go for service problem there. And the agriculture, if you go say you want for we plant your food in that country, what do people they expect them for do? Therefore, don't give more money in agriculture than they go give them. I don't know if how much they give them 20% back. What they give them? What they add to agriculture? So to me, what they talk and what they do, it not coincide at all. They talk one thing and their behavior is different from what they talk. So this suffering of the people is like the cause. And the excessive one, let the people that suffer in that country. Because some things that they would have put more money than other things. And this cabinet reshuffle yourself, we are not saying, like the finance minister, at least that money for don't go by now. Because up to now, we will not see nothing, no improvement in the economy of Sierra. We will not see nothing. Okay, I will stop here so far.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that wonderful idea. I only hope say the government will listen to the things that all they can't talk now. We get any more caller before I go on this parliamentary business? Any more caller on the line?
Yes, we get additional callers there.
Caller, good evening. This is the social media review with Fadima Savage and Kutubu Kuroma. Also, they call from which I name, please.
They call from New York. This is Fatima. How do they do, sir?
Thank God.
Yeah, I got a question. I don't know if not a question. Anyway, they say how you call them, like the SLPP, they don't know how for disseminate their messages, them, like for propagate the good things of what with president they do in the country and stuff like that. I mean, me your opinion, I feel like say, Salona we all own. If you know to yourself says like the president they do so much that it's not been aired on social media or around the country for sure say, these are the good things where the president they do now, only bad things and they come out and everything. I mean, you say can go as alone and volunteer though, because now we all country. I believe for say them will really appreciate somebody, we really know the job for be part and parcel of the Alpha side to do so. We're gonna alone go join them. That no more make I say. I don't know how you think about that.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your comment. We'll treat that to good part. Any more caller, please? Any more caller on the line?
Hello.
Hello, caller. Who side you call from?
Can I go ahead?
In
Boku, Mexico.
Yes, sir.
Good day, VOS.
Yes, sir.
I noticed a Professor Kutubu don rub mouth on plenty things regarding the economy, regarding the reshuffle. Again, kudos, because these are things where we need for deliberate on and discuss them. Because generally we know say no man is an island. President Bill depend on the people of Sierra Leone to actually help him for make it succeed. But if we all sit down and we tie knots, we know they talk, it will definitely do things that were not correct. And at the end of the day, now we say man go grab and blame him back. But the discussions and deliberations where they go on. Every leader around the world need critics them around them. People where they criticize and provide solutions. Notwithstanding, let's come talk about the economy. Mr. Kutubu don't talk on a lot of issues regarding the economy. The economy, the reason why the economy they are there today. In economics, people then go refer to us because we know the export. A lot of people they point fingers at export side of it. But again, even imports bring money for forex at the country. You know, to the same means when people talk about imports, that just to bring rice, curry, or bring sardine, or bring tomatoes. No. We can even import tomatoes alone. And that comes under the Ministry of Tourism. We import tourism as alone. And whenever tourism can as alone, we will have more forex. But if the tourists are not the come, the exports. I mean, the country they go through hell at this moment as we speak. And as we talk, even the salon businessmen themselves, Bokuma don't fall and it don't fall foot. Because when you take a look at the conditions, NRA don't target themselves. They always try to satisfy the president. They always want to make sure they meet to their targets. No one know whether the Salomon sleep hungry or not. At the ending of the day, we not get foreign direct investors in the country where go actually sweeten the economy. Remember, say Salon we done into several agreements around the globe. And we're not able to stand any competition with we neighbor countries. You take a look at it, recently we don't get visa on arrival. Yes, that's a very good sign. But are we taking a look at the cost of even visas for Ghana Salon? If the visa for Ghana Salon is too high, the ticket for Ghana Salon is too high, how many investors, how many tourists in Ghana Salon? And then people that will go Ghana Salon, they go come with their forex. When they get their foreign money, them even make foreign money on Ghana Salon, even though we not get the capacity now for export. But again, let's go back to the agricultural sector. In regime, they put plenty coupon on the Ministry of Agriculture. But as we speak, we don't see one product where's along the package of exports abroad. We not even compete with Liberia. We're not even able to compete with Guinea. Neither I go say Ghana. So why would they put more money on the Ministry of Agriculture, where they not actually they build the capacity of the farmers then? Let's step back to the local industry. We see President Bill travel extensively influence. But President Bill they fail for realizing we get local industries in there. We get local Sierra what we need for building capacity. If you take in time, we develop with Sierra Leone businessmen them. Indirect investors and whether we can as alone. Then we'll go by with terms and conditions. But if now to go fend them, now to go beg them for come. Now by the terms and conditions we go. So me at the advice President Bio, this go where they continue for go beg them investors them for come. Let's put a stop to them. Because we know the benefit that now more resources with the West. America will develop your economy. When we develop your economy, the investors that oversee and invest the Mapo, just like they take a look at the economy generally. No foreign direct investor, no, they can wear security, no, they. So security is one indicator where every foreign direct investor they look at. Enabling environments. They're not going to say today shake this so, ala this so. We all the see every day say, collaborate between opposition and the government and power. And if that situation then they happen, it's not easy for any sensible investor to invest in copper. So we need to actually come back home and develop with local industries. And a lot of things that will be not doing in this country. Natco biscuits, matches will be the producers alone. But nothing now will not the produce. So what do they talk about? Are we talking about foreign direct investors? Let's put our house in order. If we not put our house in order, definitely direct investors will come. Now go to the Millennium Challenge Corporation, their scorecard. That scorecard, the people that they use that say, we don't do well. People are not taking a critical look at that scorecard. The economy side of that scorecard are zero for Salon. They always say where they are praising at the area of fighting corruption. Now, any government ministry where you go, then they project. We don't fight corruption. What you don't do, you not see what the fight corruption. Similarly, now President Koromai administration, any ministry where you go, they say they don't make road. So all the ministries now be road contractors. So similarly, President Biosef, all the ministries and anti-corruption commissioners. So we need to stop that. We have an entity where for first corruption. We not just compliment them. Let people then continue to do their job. Now we don't see President Bio, they create more offices. And then they tell on the economy. President Bio come and say they stop leakages, wastages. But we are not seeing that because more ministries, departments, embassies have been created. Where are we heading for? Economically, I mean, things are not well. I see a lot of people damn the Minister of Finance. When we get the take on the Minister of Finance, Minister of Finance not go ahead.
Thank you, Kola. I mean, a very good point to the advance, but as you say, no, the economy of time, nine about winner. We get any more Kola before we proceed, so that we've got one exhaustive discussion tonight before we. Doctor, we get any more Kola on the line, sir?
Yes, we get a few callers then, but again, before you proceed, I just want to apologize to people them. I know say where the buzzer go off twice, dear, let we call back, so we'll go give other people a chance, because we hate for cut people them off. So dear Obeg, thank you. So yes, we'll go to the additional calls there.
That's good. Thank you very much for that, sir. Our caller, what's the name? What's the call from? This is the social media review with Fadima Savage and Kutubu Kouma. So, sir, the call from caller.
I call from Australia. How are you? Constance Williams.
Well, good morning to you. Me, good evening to you. Yes, sir.
Yeah. The problem what I get is like the Minister of Finance and the bank governor, they only give advice and come with expertise advice to the government. So for squarely they blame them. To me, we not get any fact for one, especially like IB Kagbo, Mr. Dr. maybe the big brother IB Kagbo recommendation for calling people in a parliament and ask them whether the policies them or the expertise advice to the government they adhere to them. Then, if they're able to answer yes, the government they adhere them, then a subsequent question we get for can is why the economy need to turn around. Now that will be the focus points where they go na parliament. We want to know whether the expertise advice to the government they follow them. And the ask again, it's actually the government they follow them. Because sometimes you as an expert, they give you expertise advice to a person. You don't know whether the person is listening to them or they be listening to them. So that call on them on parliament is key for make people know whether the government actually is listening to their advice or not listening to their advice. Because from there we will pinpoint it, now there's squarely we problem. If me advise the president and I did say this for do on me own field and no idea for that. Now me now can't blame. No. At the end of the day, the president therefore take the final decision on the policy or the chief minister for an act on the policy or the expertise advice we agree. So if it doesn't work, we want for no side the blame day. Whether not the experts will give the advice or the government they listen to the experts. Now that I'm take. Thank you very much.
So much, my brother, and God bless you for such a wonderful contribution. And God bless you for this. We any more caller outside the call from? Welcome to the.
I think that's the last call. That's the last call for now.
Okay. Thank you all the callers on that. Thanks. Now we can move to the last phase of this discussion. Is very important. Now recall say the station may not play an audio from the MP state. When they listen to me na Saloto Forum, I always talk about the fact say we constitution set up a tripartite system of governance, meaning we get three branches of government. You get the parliament, the executive, and then you get the judiciary. But from time immemorial, waiting they happen though. It appears that of the other two branches, meaning that the legislature, we as a more for supposed to be the first, therefore be number one. And in your job, now actually for act as a supervisor to the administration, all man may not mortgage the sovereignty of the own authority to an administration. So what didn't happen in that regard? What did not happen? The the legislative part of government.
Professor Ake will interrupt. We get to pause them, please.
Go ahead.
Hello?
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 Yeah. Now, caller will get so.
Yes, we get 2 calls them. So the first one they on.
Caller, who side they come from? Welcome to the social media review. Kutu Kurma Farina Savage. Welcome. Who side they come from, please? Go ahead, caller. You're on the line. Go ahead.
Can I go ahead?
Yes, sir. You're on the line.
All right. Okay. I just decided to cut me comments shortly. Now, you don't need for be an economics for make you actually know the reason why it's difficult for make we turn around the economy. The reason why we're not able to get an headway on the economy in alone. One is around the world, if any government fails to actually accept the private sector, whenever the private sector is being sidelined around the world, that country they definitely they lead the way. For example, the private sector will always in the engine for growth. If any government wants to succeed, you not consider the effectiveness, you not consider the work of the private sector. Believe me, that government will succeed easily. Now the question where we for ask President Pierre administration, how President do the work with the private sector? Which parts the private sector to play in the administration of President Pierre? If we able to answer that question, then we go able to know what to make the economy this today. Now, second, when you look at strategic in this country, where in all this talk they talk to, and that's what to do with the chief minister. Now we don't really know who ourselves to a point, whereas we don't really know who side to go. The chief minister, but good decision for the taking of this country has to do with the chief minister. Now we don't know whether the chief minister, we don't know whether the vice president, we don't know whether the president. Who said certain decision there for be taken? Because two people that we know, the president and the vice president. But when you ask some people go say, look at chief minister. You go to certain minister, then you refer to chief minister. No more president, no more vice president. So now that makes in the early submission, now one of the main skills as president, you only really in a position. Chief minister will not need an as alone. He shuffle on, he put on the other side. But chief minister will need a lot of direct communication with the president. Let the president do his work, now we vote for. Now we employ for that job. Because chief minister not understand the Sierra Leone context. If not this country for a while, and not they understand the context. So please ask President Bio when it will be shuffled, not say there is another one around the corner. They make it shuffle not. Once the chief minister OGI, the Open Government Initiative, because background they actually a synergy between the people and the government. Because for now we know there's a lot of tension in the public, in the country generally. We need an expert like the chief minister for actually bring that kind of sanity within Sierra Leone. Because the expertise, now peace and conflict resolution. So with that in background there, we know say he will able to create more peace and resolution in the country. But being as a chief minister there is always, we don't know what they do. Because at the end of the day, they don't want to talk to a president, it's difficult. But we want to talk to our president and not chief minister. This is my submission.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for such wonderful contribution. This dynamic we like to realize you get very brilliant people that really carry good ideas. Next caller, who side they call from? This is the social media review with Fadima Savage and Kutubu. Who side they call from, please?
I call from Maryland. Nina concerned Sierra Leone. You know, may God sorry for we. I don't feel say Salon ready for go before it. It's painful at times. I look at the country, I look at the people, you know, the Ghanaian blogger going at the place they talk, quality talk. It's painful, it's sad. May God get for help no more. If a government like this, with the struggle, the struggle, so you continue for make your administration so big. Now help you to help. Make we break down for just one ministry where this administration will expand. So don't can add again. If you take almost if you put on call the money we go cost we go take you for one great ministry, you know go spend not less than $100 to $200,000. Because if you get a minister, you get for can pay 70 million. You get a deputy, you get for pay maybe 60 million. You get a permanent secretary, you get for pay this. You get a deputy to that permanent secretary, you get directors into that ministries. They all get for get drivers. You get a half staff them. That money, if you break and go, it creates job for people where you go to pay 1,500,000. You will create job for boku Sierra Leoneans them. Or you get all the money then the way you go up in ministry for we go up in ministry. So the money you get for Putsi, go down by Mashekayanda, go open I don't call this thing. Go open a factory there, cement factory. You go open a cement factory there where you will employ a whole lot of Sierra Leoneans then. Rather than you go begin to expand what you will need embassy in Turkey for. What you need embassy na Kuwait for. We just need one embassy for some that entire side there. And then need consuls at the different side then. One great embassy na Saudi Arabia will cover all the other side then. You know, what you need open embassy in Turkey for? What you need embassy in Senegal for? We get Gambia, you get Guinea. I mean, for one day against embassies in Guinea, Liberia. We get the Mano River Union. Let the office they serve us we add and call them. You know, but to me, an officer God not ready for help. You know, God not ready for help with. No, keep they pray. No, they keep they do things then, but it just this is painful. I don't know. Now God go help you no more, but the ministries and they call for somebody they try for talk say the parliament. No. This parliament they function. They function at all. Now before we all eyes them we sit down. Now the first thing is I see not go this way. The majority become the Adam column minority in the place. Look the speaker, look the down in it. It's just too much. Make I not take people in time, but let God help you, For now, bye-bye. We'll take care. But
thank you so much, caller. Next caller, please. Who said the call from which their name? Social media review.
Now the last call landed for now, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
I want to thank all the callers. We don't call expressing a concern about, because like we said, the economy actually neither the headache there. Then the administration don't compound the problem with just more cabinet positions. You wonder which side the money will come out for sustain all this, because we consider waiting here for be the emoluments and all the other benefits when they come up. But I will go quickly to this thing where the station play for we that audio that can lay out the argument. Hopefully this will be we final discussion tonight. After that we'll open the line again. No, just review everything and again go to discuss. Now, for the longest time at Salon, the only time where we get a very robust parliament and go back, we get what you call the infusionary government, that kind of which that means in government, in politics, you get a government with the administration and the administration and the legislation or the legislators, the political administrators, that are the cabinet, and the parliament, the other one, that are called a cabinet government. We get that from the 50 state canon up to 1968, April 19, 1968, we get a cabinet government. No, 1971. Sorry. April 1971, the time when they proclaimed republic. So it can go back till up to 1950, 51, cabinet government we may get. Meaning that you may get a parliament, we get a prime minister, we get cabinet members. Within the parliament that you get cabinet ministers. Now from April 1991 to now we at the talk, we get a presidential system of governance. You see, this is where people are not really understand, and at that we really want to talk on the big differences between a presidential system of governance and a cabinet government. Like in Britain, a cabinet government gets Britain. America and a presidential system of governance get meaning that the parliament now a whole institution of itself where now in the act as a me for you to supervise now in the supervise the administration. But for a long time, what to get we get this system where all the time the leaders them we did it. Now them they tend for kind of encroach on the preserves of waiting at the parliament for. But all this actually be done with the encouragement and support and approval of the parliament. I give you now examples. Now we all hear where the NDC opposition leader in the parliament, they shut them down when they talk. The question is the parliament as a whole, then we come to the defense of the colleague when an MP in the parliament. No, they don't come to the aid of an MP. They take up a partisan business, Unfortunately, the CEO will not tell one thing. Say this will consider it make them in such a way that most if you did an NGC or you did an SLPP, you can never vote for a bill or something when na APC introduce them. For be honest, me not be don't pick up that now we constitution whatever it is. If not that we call travesty of democracy. Waiting people then get for understand. Yes, the political party for get to office, you need that name because that's so the thing prescribed. But when you get to the office of being a member of the legislature, an MP, your first obligation to the supremacy of the law, the supreme law of the country, mean that you a parliamentarian. Now, they make laws for the country. So that for always stay on the side of the law, what the law say, how the law they go. So what you don't see so that video tape, that audio that you get a couple of MPs they wake up, they assert the sovereignty of parliament. Where of course like all along some of them in the trouble. If we get this sort of governance where the parliamentarians they will stick with a role under the constitution, meaning one, first of all, they get for a whole all the time for let the government of the day be accountable to parliament. It's not only now for this administration. They are trying now for table, they are the way forward now going. Well, of course, then for them be from the circumstances of the beginning. They get for hold the administration accountable, and you hold the administration accountable in two ways. One, you call for hearings. This the job of parliament, not the only job when they get under the constitution for make laws for they not get nothing else for do. They not get executive power, they get legislative power for make laws. That the only job that the parliament gets, that the constitution give them for make sure so they make laws then when nine go serve as the ethical foundation and moral compass for the very existence of a society. Now that they know. Parliament support for the whole investigations, they get for the investigate. And then they, of course they get for whole hearings, they get for the call on the administration people. The other question few MPs they don't do when they not ask for the governor as well as the finance minister for show up. This is where they exercise, the powers over the government. Because if we get sort of thing they work where the parliament as a corporate body Not to we not look at from the SLPP angle or APC angle or NGC angle. We they look at as a corporate body, where they come and they do things when they like this in the interest of the country. Most of the TIO they see so, especially corruption. We will also begin raining on the corruption. By now, we don't hear any trouble in corruption inside the judiciary. The question went but at any time the House Judicial Committee don't send call the Attorney General for come. No, we don't hear that. Because by now, for yesterday, the Parliament don't send call the Attorney General for come. Then they should not look waiting on the plans with the Attorney General again for reform the judiciary. For make sure say the judiciary get the tools that they need for them, because the corruption also when we talk about this side the judiciary, not to only the bribes that they took, also the handicap when they get, they not get the tools for do their work. The handicap that also they greatly impact, justice. When I go recall, when this election been done, there was a case filed against the president now, President Bio. They filed a case against him in your election. There was also a case filed against the SLPP MPs. Up to the time we hold this discussion, so that not come up yet. The case against President Bio not come up yet. Neither the case against the SLPP MPs and they don't know why. And in law, you go to your court, justice delayed, that justice denied. You ask why up to now the case against President Bio has not been added, and this is not the job of the court. But now, if I expect the Parliament for do the Attorney General for don't know waiting at this inordinate delay where we judicially get where cases and go day years on end. Una when they listen to me now as a talk forum, una they even from time to time where they call some justice their name. And so we come on this will land business. This land grabbing and real estate theft. This will become a very serious problem with inside Salone. By now we expect the Parliament for call the Minister of Housing, the Minister of Lands for see waiting up. By now Salone for don't that where through cartography, every land at Salone for don't be mapped out there for don't know who that get this, who that get this, who that get this, whether it's a crown land or that land belong to this person or whatever it is. We know of situation where they will go sell land give you. The same land where they sell give you, they will sell and give that person, and they sell and give that person, and they sell that. We get all of them here. So we get a kind of syndicate where they work within the lands ministry, the administrator general in office, and even within the judicial system itself. That's the lawyers and the judges and who sign in for goodness sake, anybody will ask yourself, why a case for in a court for 5 years? Why? How any case go there in court for 5 years? This will be a concern to the Parliament. This will be a reason for let the Parliament hold hearings for see how they will able restructure and reform, with judicial system. This is their own job, and their own job is. But what thing happen at the country, everything is done on partisan basis. For example, when the two MPs they bring this question and say for the governor of Bank of Salone, as well as the Minister of Finance, we not see the other MPs they come for echo that say yes, because of the state of the economy, we needed people out for Canada. The only people that will raise that concern, well, of course, not legitimate concern, and the opposition people in the opposition APC, now they bring that up. Well, of course, illegitimate, because they want to know why we economy did that this level we are so. They need to know that because they are the representatives of the people there. We out here we complain, so on we have the MPs. So there are a lot of things that when the MPs for they do, they're not for doing on partisan basis. They're for doing because this night actually they resonate with the citizens. So me want those MPs boku think we raise this issue also. Waiting I don't tell we say yes, I think say there's awareness of beginning come of it. The MPs now don't begin to rise to the challenges the way they get their constitutional responsibilities. The MPs for make sure say no precedent not strip them of them, constitutional authority, wait for hold them accountable, meaning that for hold the administration accountable. The parliament as a whole, regardless of what party they in power, therefore approach their jobs not from a partisan lens. Therefore, approach them from the lens wherein the supremacy of the governance of Sierra Leone them that devolve on them, that they are the number one. When the great philosophers and they thinkers, people like Montesquieu or that man they call Charles the Second, will be one of the great French Jewish them, and the great Englishman John Locke them. When they put system of governance together, then after them we not try for get rid of people like King John them, when they get so much power, so dictatorial power, then we come up with this system of governance where they change. Okay, una your job, una na parliament now go make laws. Una your job now una for the do everyday work, like now go be the president, now go be the ministers there, now be the ambassadors there, when they do the everyday job. Una your way this will get disputes. You're the putting up unaya. Now we all they follow the impeachment saga where they go on there between the Republicans and the Democrats. But at the end of the day, when all is said and done, now one body that get for resolve this problem, and at the courts. Now that make this like a common language where everybody knows it. If any side is in governance bad off, the judiciary bad off, the administration bad off, one side will for be bad off, now in the judiciary, because the judiciary then the bastion of the constitutional liberties of the citizens, meaning that in a final analysis that we need a judicial system we're totally free of corruption and we're free of bias, for being able for midwife problems we'll get if we get a problem with the government. For example, like then cases I just all referred to, the cases of the MPs, the APC MPs waited today, they're not bringing up a case it, and the case against the president when they're not bringing up. This will be of fundamental concern to the parliament as well as the citizens there. After all, we're supposed to be a society of equal law and equal justice. If we talk of getting an egalitarian and just society where every citizen where if you say in a part of these are the avenues and they are really open to we. With system of with branches of governance for people for work, each for people for checkmate in company. The parliament, like I say, now we call the primus inter pares naya. Now the first among equals then, where then they supervise the administration. So when we get a parliament, they work properly, the administration then they work, the courts they don't get no choice, they don't therefore do their work properly. What you see they happen within the judicial system, now waiting and see for both the legislative branch of government as well as the executive branch. Because they say this and then they do nothing, this and they all don't capitulate to this, doing things the wrong way, so that way. So, what I want to do, I want to open the line again. Now, so if we get callers, a lot comment on this, and then I will come back. I'll give the final closing, for tonight. So the lines are open. If anybody get question on this or they get anything for add to the fact, say we now get for try for make sure say the institution of governance that's alone now be the for step up and it start up with the parliament because they job for exercise the leverage over the administration by holding, like I say, hearings, investigations, and they will drop the nanny order for holding the administration accountable on behalf of the citizen. So get anybody on the line, because one thing I want advice, we know the Gibonian by tell one closer on our come back, it's not good, it not will happen. Now that means I open the line now. If anybody gets so go straight into 3 minutes, they talk about issues. But once I don't give me closing remarks, we'll not open the line anymore though. But whilst you guys are time for think about my questions, I want to know also that the radio station open now. By God power, I want strive for the camp during the day. I want come early in the morning, let's say like 7 o'clock. So and also all get time differences. Not to all be able to wake up 7 o'clock. But by God power, me and the station, they try for work in such a way that we will pre-record them. So from time to time, we will download them, then we'll put them back that the Salon Talk Forum, we will get time, we will listen to. The only thing about, like we say, we want, try for extend this discussion they would bring the television, one can go the radio station also. We will not say they come in with the talk. So like I say, the number one I will get for the call will be 240-413-170. That mean WhatsApp you like call in. What we can hold the discussion from where as we go along, we will try for expand now in such a way that we go even with the whole interview they bring guests them. You know the they bring the guests them at VOS television. So we get any more caller on the line?
Yes, we get 2 calls them. And,
okay, not today, 2 calls them. Why did they do that? If anyone comes, we extend it to 5 so for the night so. But other than that, I'll close the. We close the submission. Caller, moving into the social media reviews, the Kutubu Nkrumah Fadima Service program. Who's that you call from?
Hello, my name is Edward. I call from Philadelphia.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for this wonderful program, and I'm always looking forward to be part of this wonderful discussion about the country salon. But firstly, towards the topic, which I think about the government reshuffle, I think in a right step in the right direction, because when you think about it, Sierra Leone is in a crossroads. We either make Salone or Salone continue for broke, like I did broke. So, the president's prerogative for change people as he see fit is very, very much stay in place. But then again, okay, before that, I just want to say something. Nobody, people in the government, don't feel comfortable being there. All man for work. If you don't work, you are out. And I asked the president, if you want to make an absolute change in that country, anybody when we don't work in that government, not put on a cabinet. Because it starts from there. We see some politicians, every government, them did it. People like Alpha Timbo, he always did at the government. He always did it. It's so complacent, he knows say he did it. So, you know what I mean? I'm not picking him out, but I'm just saying, that if we forget change that salon, all the old politicians therefore go out. I mean, they still get to be useful in that, then go be out watching from outside within. They can be a think tank. Why you think America strong in the democracies? Because the president gets think tank them around them. But they're not in the government where they advise them. You know what I mean? And if you see that advice is a workable or a practicable, implement them. So they advise the government take all the old politicians, put them in a think tank, then still go be useful to salon politics, but let them be outside watching from that angle and just bring new breeze, new blood, the youth, empower them for takeover and start the journey towards, taking Sierra Leone to the next level. But now my point is, I see the government is shuffling, and me thinking that if government is shuffled, the government forgets a broad base, meaning it will represent the whole country. But I see, from this reshuffle, that Southeastern has a prominent federalist, and that's not so well. Plus, now one great woman, that's not so well. You know what I mean? Women for being empowered around this time for come and join and be a force for reckon with my government. I pray for see that the way it will be 50-50 like the cabinet. Woman they get 50%, man they get 50%. for them to push Salon go before. You know what I mean? So I'm very optimistic that I really want, okay, so me, I'm not partisan, but I really want this government to succeed so that the people of Salon will come up on this hardship. Because it's hard. You know, where they send for people over there, we know what they go through and what they get from the ground. And I don't want to blame the government, it just come. So I want to get like them 2-3 years and see what they will do. But really, I want to work towards elevating that hardship where the people that they go through right now. You know, and do all that they can for make sure say Salon succeed. The people are glad they bring jobs. That's the thing. Jobs are the thing where Salon man need. Go out like the president going out all the time. Go to them company. Go to Nike. Go to Ford. Stuff like that. Give them incentives. Come to the country. Come build your factory. Will give you free tax and stuff like that. Like that Salon need. And I believe say all Sierra Leoneans who for they talk about the way forward. Not to for blame this party, not to for blame that party there and stuff like that. So we just get hard for Salon. Because it depends on where we see the country, the go behind, change not they happen, and we always they cry for change. I don't want to hold the line too much and not say Salon will prosper, and by God in power, for all come together, everything will fine. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. May God bless you. That's a wonderful contribution. Thank you so much. Next caller, outside the call from, welcome to Social Media Review with Fadima Savinye Kutubu Kowoma. Outside the call from, please.
Yes. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, you're on the line. Outside the call from, which is your name?
I call again from Washington D.C. Bamboo.
Yes, sir.
What you know, about the judiciary? I think say something for them in place. What maybe say the judiciary, for the, because right now how the judiciary they elect the president of the day, he gets some hands and running. So I think say if they make let me say like the constitution make it possible for let the president put hand feel for the judiciary, even the anti-corruption, even the anti-corruption and the judiciary, I think say they're going for pass good judgment. But for now, the way the sittings, the president get absolute control over the judiciary. The president of the day, whether matter be or whoever they come. For now, they get absolute control over the judiciary. Then another thing I want to talk is about this agriculture that we don't talk before. I think say therefore put more money there because some people they say okay, if they don't put money for agriculture, they don't see nothing. I think say now they not just for poor money, but you get for work into the activity. Yeah, you don't just go pour money. You left them so more that they do whatever they want to do. I think say if they pour more money, let them encourage the farmers them for grow and the food them and the country. That way they're angry. Because if we get more food in the country, that means they're hungry. When the people are angry, they don't go angry again because they get more food for it. Help the farmers there. And we have to make sure we have monitor. Not for just go monitor and give people there where they go, when they get their money, they say they put it in their pocket, they forget about everything where they don't send them for. Now for monitor and make sure say the people that do the right thing. Let them do the right thing. If you give us a tractor, let them make sure say that tractor they work in the interest of the farmers. If not for loan self, the Sierra Leoneans again for loan the Sierra Leoneans where they want for invest because that they say we don't listen for give Sierra Leoneans a loan. The banks don't they give loan we are Sierra Leoneans, but they prefer give other people their loan than the Sierra Leoneans. I think say if the government try for take all this bureaucracy where you go open business, like you come on you want to go open business, all the bureaucracy we get for go through one green paper, I get for take the how many months for let sign one paper. They don't get for sign until you come back. I think say if the president go look into the incident, I think say that country it will go before because that way they will get more businesses in the country. They will get more businesses, and if like me, if I go, let me say like for example, if we go open, let me say like small business, like this, let me say like small business. If I employ like 5 people there, that means I don't take 5 people there out of unemployment. We go make the economy go to grow. But this one honor day at the country. So that means you see young people there at the place they're so idle. Now which all result into stealing. Now net they go attack people there. Like it's like say every night they attack people in the net. Go take their property then I earn. What they know say they don't sell a small dollar for you, people they go attack you in the net. So how long for the net there? I think say therefore encourage people to open business in it and that place. I like that small business. I like that small business. The first way for sign the paper there, let them make sure they do their work. And that's not what I make for say. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What a wonderful contribution. Thank you so much. Any more call on the line? Any more caller?
Yes, we get one more caller, please.
Caller, good evening. Welcome to the social media review with Kutubu Kuroma and Fadima Savage. Who side they call from and what's your name?
Yes, good evening, Professor Nabendo from Kansas City.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am.
And I want to let everybody know, say, me not a politician and I not belong to any of them party they are for very good reasons. But what me want to say tonight here is, if for 7 million people that waiting at that country today, or a little over 7 million, if President Biossi and Fit say he get for extend in cabinet to the biggest cabinet where he go get for run 7 million people them, if not that is fit, so be it. But waiting I want for let not forget. I want let it understand say we all want for let it succeed, because if he succeed, now we all succeed because we all not Sierra Leonean same. But let you not forget say the previous party we been there complain say angry boku, now then they make the not day today. Let you not forget say with all this same way they use say in the type of put things in place. If you use all that same day for put things in place, people are still hungry. Whether same day reach for vote, it no go day. Now that's I want for let you understand. So let you do what you get for do. Let people they able to get a sigh of relief with hungry and the hardship within the country. Thank you so much.
Well, I mean, as usual, one thing you remind me of what they call in English, say brevity, that is all of wit, and when you come on that brevity and precision, nobody know they beat you. You always to the point. You do it with brevity. Thank you so much. It appears say we call us there. We
get one. We just come in, so I don't know. We get time for them.
Our caller. Welcome to the social media review with Fadima Savage and Kutubu Kuroma. What's your name and who side they call from, please?
Hello. Good evening again, Professor Kutubu.
Yes, sir.
Something come up, Mr. Baku Mexico here. I think since they deliberate on this economy, we know the common habit of investors. We all know say we been get one institution as alone where they call the Sierra Leonean Investment and Export Promotion Agency. The Sierra Leone Investors and Promotion Agency Act 2007 is a very new act and very new institution where they protect the interests of investors, where they go market Sierra Leone and outside Sierra Leone. It's only in existence for these past years. Then a surprise we all for no say, the Deputy Minister of Justice and the Secretary General of the Sierra Leone Party don't initiate another platform, another institution called the National Investment Agency. For me, these I consider for be duplication. Now that make I don't call the attention of the president. This is not acceptable because it actually distracts the investors. It distracts we all. Then also what the president say is like they go by them because the president they preach cutting down leakages, wastages. Because if you say you go for another institution called National Investment Agency, this job now sleeper they do. When sleeper also do the bed. Now NIB also is a board. Sleeping is already capacitated. Because the International Trade Center, where they need there's really support to sleep. Other organizations like the WTO, organization, they support sleep. We need NIB. And notice it makes sense. It's requested, and also, I mean, in the border we all as private sector entities. Once again, thanks very much.
Brother, thank you so much. Now, thank all we call us today, and listeners them for the wonderful work that do this at the VOS. This is what we talk about when we all get them. Now, the way we the sum up tonight, ladies and gentlemen, again, first I can remind you that not forget to the radio station, part of the VOS, program where they go on, when we calling the number there under 240-413-1733, now we call. Now, if we now get for move Salion for Musa Ode from the abyss Musa Ode now, one begin see progress. We go there in harmony with what we be going at Lancaster House 1960. We give independence on April 27, 1961. We get some variables that now we'll get for take into consideration, and I want to come left to that tonight. Like I say, everybody get for step up. The governors them, they get for step up to the responsibilities. Meaning the parliament now get for really turn to business of making sure that they can with laws in the country. We will serve as a framework. We enter the foundation. We will hold the country. Then the people, them, the managers, them, we they work now every day. Like President you they come. They make sure say the law say we for be able for let them do the job, say they do them properly and effectively they do them. Then the people that we they don't accord we a job now for make sure say the law say that the country are always comply with, and they make sure say they interpret the law without fear and favor. Because one thing about justice is color blind, and we they call it equal justice. I mean equal law, equal justice. But also, I want to make a clear call to me, good friends in the APC also. First, I want to commend them for a bold step where they don't take for review the constitution, for bringing it in line with democratic thinking. Meaning that by God's own power, you then get away, then go move away from that communist kind of constitution where we get, where they concentrate power in one man, in just a small group of people there, and all that. They want to make a democratic entity where everybody, when a member by God's power, he will get something where he will contribute to us, the moral profile of the place. I want to tell them thank you for that, and I want to bless them for that. The reason why they stress is people get for understand you don't necessarily get for belong to SLPP or APC or UP or anywhere for suffer bad governance either on the part of SLPP or NGC or SF or APC. Bad governance, everybody will suffer because of bad governance. You don't necessarily get for dinner the party for let you suffer bad governance. No. Therefore, it's very essential that let the parties them also, because the only way we talk about developing their program, the mechanism what they use for kind of power, we get for make sure that one that whether in harmony with the legitimate aspirations of the citizenry. Therefore, some of which APC don't learn the lesson from what happened at the McKinney Convention. And the vast concourse of the membership don't come up for saying, no, we're not going to continue for no business like as usual. This is not a party. We therefore be open to everybody. So therefore, the right, they lost them, where they make sure say this, the laws and I will go for this party as well. Because once they get good laws in the party, and everybody go with the laws, because laws are only as good as when people they accept for go with them. The only this country already talk about waiting they do that this country, everybody submits to waiting the law say. So that accounts for the exceptionalism of the United States. And the only thing that will make the United States great, because everybody decides they will come under the law. The law will be supreme. So then party there, so let's just start that. Then they first structure themselves in such a way that within the parties, then they will be very law abiding. When they don't accept say the laws them that the party will govern it, and the laws are not to anyone that way will just stand for. There's just few people that when the all turn and the number within power, they go make them broadly based. Because now they see even in nomination and at democratic they call it, you have about 20 people in that they run first. They need among the say they defect for. They will get to a point say as they go by you wait how you did, how you pocket it, and how your ability for put your message across. Then will make you continue for the that is or not. But what's important, 2-3 people don't you get that almost no, that the person now they make nine go. No. Everybody's going to be out there. Now let's see how for competition is open for everybody. So let we pray say with brother and sister then within the APC we can go at this convention here. God will make them go adopt a laws or they will adopt a constitution. We will make APC become a truly democratic party where they in sync with the 21st century. You're like any other party there. You're like the Republicans there, the Democrats there, the Labour Party or the Conservative Party. Or they let you be there say this is a party, like a democratic party where everybody get. Then again, like we say, President Bio, they also for understand that when you go to year 3, what people they begin to look out for now results and they begin to look for results. Then they begin make comparative analysis. Well, yes. People there, when they promise you that this thing but we don't look, they know. You see, the Bio administration therefore understand say the people they don't go buy excuses. The reason why they don't go buy excuses because they will not say yes. Now they get the gravitas for the job. They will do the job that made them give them. And so when the citizens they do the job, they don't want excuses. They don't want excuses. They want the job for the job. So President Bio go and who say that the President Bio in Hercules Naya that the economy, the bread and butter issue, the economy, the only way we are seeing Ms. Bain would not talk up. If it took the President Bio elected the entire citizen in the Salule, everybody cabinet minister, that's fine. If that the way if he say he will deliver, can the country go before, that's good. But at the end of the day, if people decision they get for can't look, that the result they can't look for. So that this will be very, very, very mindful of the results. The citizens are not going to go for excuses. It's not going to work. Excuses don't work. Because they will say, you will say you will do the job. Now they say elephant head not to picky load than they, that big load than they. So but now pray God, let President Bio succeed. That's the reason. Why President Bio fail, it is never going to be said that President Julius Maada Bio fail. No, they say, hey, Salune don't fail. Salune a failed society. He failed. In every aspect of life, they say Salune fail. You don't have to be part of SLPP for support. The fact say, whatever knowledge we get, whatever experience you get, whatever information you get for put at the disposal of the government. What they do next year, not of us saying any solicit we help or we look for jobs. No, we're not looking for jobs. You know, the way we sister say, well, Kutubu, why you said, oh, we join side we and for now that they should no. I don't have to join Alpha side at all for even from here, I don't necessarily get for hold a job with the government for if I get anything for offer to them for 21 or 10. No. We all get different way to do politicking. Some of we don't decide for do politicking outside the realms of the political bubble itself. Kutubu is never going to see itself in a parliament. I'm never going to see myself there. I'm never going to see myself sitting on the cabinet table. I don't want to. And by God power, nobody will bring that to me because I don't want to. But Kutubu is going to be part of the political system by offering opinions that they anyhow will look at. I don't necessarily get for good at salon for good. No. I can do an salon. I'll do an England. I go do an Germany. I go do an even a hell. I go do an day. As long as I get life, I live a good day. In a part of my own contribution. You want to go to the VS so now they do so with the calm, we really issue them, for example, you talk about the bread and butter issues, them, where the people, them, where the existential quagma that we don't necessarily get for good as salon for good. Tell the government say people are very hungry because we didn't every now and then with people in the center, what are they? We sister them, and they say Boduya and so we need you, we forsake it, we wait for. So we all it here. So it only be hopeful we follow the key advice to the government and say, look, you guys, there's too much pressure with that. You guys need for do this. Una look at how they do things. Una try to change the focus. So let me make VOS a very good place, a station for them to follow the opinions then. And we'll continue for advice or all that. Let we disagree, but in such a way that we'll come back for all the discussions. You should get for understand, say, we views the word express, it just as different as how all we face. No two people don't get the same face. So that make we get different opinions and views the word express, different views them. But Lord, in such a way that harmony, then we need to get for all this come back because we learn a lot from one another. Me personally, I must tell you, anybody with any degree of certainty and with sincerity, I don't learn lots and lots and lots from the audience there. I don't learn lots. I don't learn lots. I must tell you, more than we don't ever offer to people them. I don't get more. These are the honest truth. These are the tell anybody. I tell we viewers people them, boku thank you. I don't learn a lot from them. And by God's power, I will continue for OPBS that they listen to it. By God's power, we'll come back again next Sunday with social media review. Of course, the leader and the team. I mean, he said, last minute notes, we will show up because something happened. But one thing I can tell anybody that viewers, we never go short of, everything. That teamwork, it is never about Fadima Savage, it is not about Mr. Kagbo, it is not about Kutubu Koroma, it is about any other colleagues and viewers. It is about viewers itself. In other words, the personality will not they promote any individual. What do they promote are the cause we viewers start for, how they promote. So no one person will be so synonymous. It's very possible to say something with the today could be the last thing and they'll say, well, I could now you need for go do other thing now. They bring other person. So that means we make sure say nobody you name no mark they say Paul Pada if you do this. No. We don't get Paul Pada viewers. Paul Pada already. We get a system where people are very flexible if we be prepared for move very quickly now the next phase in life, or if also be prepared for feeling for anybody. For example, we colleague the leader of the team, not him who can't today. But obviously, say, well, okay, since I don't get chance now for camp, we go ahead and do the job. And I take him, Papa God, we can't go all down, do the job. So, like Salako Maxwell can say, it's a Kapu or Kapu said. So, for second, we all the viewers, everybody, all the members, I want to thank immensely from the very deep roots of my humble being for you guys, be with loyal supporters and fans and audiences, because without Una, there is no VOS. There's none. Without Una, we only there because of Una. Because Una not be new, Uganda will talk to Taya, they will go. Nothing. Now, but because Una they can, and the brilliant ideas say Una they bring calm. Tonight, I must tell Una we got the most outstanding contributions there, because every user we can't see they're very outstanding, and they tend for address the issues that we face alone. Let God bless each and everybody we contribute today for the discussion. Let God make them recover more. So on behalf of all of my colleagues and our viewers, every part of viewers, but all the other segmented, because now we can if you do well now, they will share the credit. If you screw up, they will get that 90 and they let God thank you for that. Then the presenter no can screw up. Maybe we will not get for that in Badira. So until we come back next Sunday, this is Kutubu Koroma the Mishnah. Just about a very pleasant good night. And we pray God say, let He watch over we. How when we are today will be similar like Mani Rahim. Let He go back. with Alhamdulillah Rabbi Alamin, let it make no way to man. The one them again, we water them way, will be no loss. Let God give them good, let God give the Arijana for nothing. Any mistake when they make that this world so, let God salamat. Then Igan the Arijana for nothing. So until then, you guys, I get a very good night. And I could the side off on behalf of Fadima Savage. We are the chief host for Social Media Review.
Cotton Tree Pharmacy is your new trusted provider of pharmacy services in Sierra Leone. You can count on Cotton Tree Pharmacy for genuine quality brand name and generic medicines. Guaranteed refills for prescriptions issued by doctors in Sierra Leone or abroad. Door-to-door medication delivery service in Freetown and beyond. Free health education. Have you heard about our Diaspora Medicine Connect? With Cotton Tree Pharmacy's Diaspora Medicine Connect, anyone can pay for your prescription online. Bring your prescription to 17 Pademba Road. Collect an invoice. Send your invoice to your sponsor in the diaspora. Your sponsor pays for your prescription online. We deliver your medication to you. For quality prescription and medications, visit Cotton Tree Pharmacy at 17 Pademba Road in Freetown. Have questions? Call our pharmacist on WhatsApp at 030-611-664 or visit our website at www.cottontreemedicalgroup.com. Come to Cotton Tree Pharmacy. We are ready to fill your next prescription.